Hey me bayas, welcome back to my channel. I am going to show you how I got this look. Please stay tuned and keep watching. As you see, I already did this side, and I'm going to be using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and this one is the Bling Boss. I just bought it today. Had to try this out so I can show you guys what it looks like. So here we go. I am going to go in with my It brush. It's the blending brush. This brush is like my holy grail. I love this freaking brush. Before anything, sorry, let me reverse this back. I will be using tape. So let me go ahead and put this tape down. So that way I have a sharp crease or sharp wing. And by the way, I'm doing this without contacts, so I think I did pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever concealer, and you can really use any concealer you like. And I'm just gonna put some on my finger. Take the excess off, and you pretty much just want to conceal the eye so that way that the colors come out vibrant. And this really doesn't take this long. I think the most time-consuming part is the glitter part, and that wasn't even really that bad. Okay, so now that that is packed on, and I prepped my eye with the concealer, I am now going to go in my palette, this beautiful palette. I am really starting to like purple. I really like this. So yeah, check these colors out, y'all. Like, oh my god. But anyways, so I am gonna go in with Mystic, and that's the dark shade right over here. I'm gonna go in with Mystic, and I'm going to just start to put that on, and I'm going to build it up. And then I'm going to actually move it upwards so that it creates that longevity effect. I actually really do like this palette. There's not really any fallout, so that's a plus, right? I think we all want that. And then I'm just gonna go in to my inner corner. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Rockstar, and I'm going to pack that on top of it. And I'm just going to blend. And don't worry if you get a little messy, because we are going to go back and conceal and do a cut crease, so it'll clean the bottom part up, so don't worry about that. And I'm going to go back in with Mystic because I kind of blended that away, so just to make sure both of them are blending smoothly together. Okay, so now that that part is done, now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to grab my concealer again, and this time I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. I tend to use my hand a lot. With this cut crease, I do want to be very careful so that way I don't mess up my look. So I just want to grab a little bit and just do this here, right? So what I tend to do is I look upward so that way it gives me that precise cut crease, because unfortunately I have hooded eyes and I just don't have that much lid space. So I have to fake it till I make it. So now what I'm going to do is start from the inside. And you want to take your time in doing this. Don't rush. Don't rush. And I am using an angle brush to create this. You could use a flat concealer brush. This is just the brush that I found to use, and so I just started using it. As you see how I kind of winged it out this way, I'm going to do this on the same side. The same thing. I can't talk tonight. I'm then going to go in and pack this and not go up too high. Because that's where we're going to go in with a smaller, it's a small concealer brush. I got this from e.l.f. and it really helps with me drawing that line so that way I can get that glitter look there. So yeah, so I'm just doing that. Okay, that just kind of helps me do that there. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with this concealer brush and go back in with that gem. So yeah, and then I'm just going to go ahead and shape that there and just mimic how I want. And then on this one, I'm wanting that angle effect as well. So I'm going to take my time in doing this, kind of raise my eyebrows up so that way I can get that precision. Good on that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, where's my other brush? And we can in the mug, we can be so in love. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe M330 brush. And I'm just going to go up to the top and try to blend that in. Any sharp lines at the top, just so that it's a flawless look. Now I have this small lip brush. Where did I get this? It's actually a smudger. It's a scone brush. It's something that I've had for a while. I thought it was a lip brush, but it's actually a smudger brush, and it's super tiny, but it helps. I mean, I've used this brush for like my inner corner looks, just because it's so small. So really, you know, these companies create these brushes and they tell you use it for a specific thing, but do what makes you happy first off and what works for you. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna... If I didn't tell y'all I use this brush, y'all wouldn't have known I use this brush for like the inner part of my eye. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm just putting this right here. And so that it doesn't look so pinche fly, so that it doesn't look so cut off, I'm gonna go ahead and just try to blend that in so that way it kind of flows. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with some gem and just try to get that blended in. Alright, so now we're going to go back in with that concealer brush, the little baby brush, and I'm going to clean this off because obviously I use this to kind of help me shape the eye. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get my glue, which this glue actually came in a holiday packet. I bought this at Ulta. The glitter that I will be using today, I actually got this from Fashion Nova, believe it or not. It's the Beauty Creations, and it's this like purplish pink color. It's so pretty. But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of that glue. And I'm just gonna trace this here, and you want to do it in sections. You want to do too much because it will dry. So then I just dab it in the glitter and just a tiny bit, and I'll just sit it on there. And take your time doing this because you want to be as precise as possible. Grab some more glue and then just continue the shape. Alright, so now the top part is actually completed, right? So I'm just going to take this tape off and I'm going to start working at the bottom of my eye. So now I'm going to do the bottom eye, and I don't normally do this, but I'm doing it for you guys. Just because I hate, especially since I wear contacts, I hate doing eyeshadow on my waterline because then it gets on my contact and my eye gets irritated and it's watery and blah, you get it. So anyways, let's go in and let's add some of this. So the smudge brush has another end, and it's the defined brush. But I'm going to go ahead and go in with Gem, and that's going to be my waterline color. I'm just going to tap the excess, and then here we go. Okay, so now that the waterline is done, right, I am going to go back in with Rockstar, and I'm going to use a small blending brush, my M507 Morphe brush, and I'm going to go in with Rockstar, and I'm going to go ahead and diffuse the bottom part of my eye right here. And just give me that beautiful blend. And now on the inner part, I'm gonna go in with Balsy, and by the way, I actually used Balsy on the inner part. I did forget to tell you that, so yeah. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and use my Bling Bling. I'm going to use Bling Bling, that small smudger brush. I'm also going to clean it. And I am going to wet it, that way it can be super vibrant on my inner corner. And I'm using the Mario Badescu. Mind you, this is like, I freaking used almost all of it. I love this thing. But okay, oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna use that, and this one is the purple one. So I'm just gonna go in and put that in there, cause you know you wants to be popping. We just gonna pop, okay? All right, come on. So, alright, so now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and use, I put up my stuff and I should have just kept it out for the purpose of this video. But as you see, we real here. We're going to keep it real. So I'm going to use my Laura Geller Lash Balm for the top part of my lash. And so these lashes are Shopland L lashes. You can go on the website landbeautybar.com. These are it, by the way. They're so beautiful. Or if you live in Houston, you can go to the Galleria Mall. So I love these lashes, and I am going to apply my lashes and then show you the finished look. I'm going to go ahead and complete the rest of my face, and I'll be back. So this is the final look, you guys. I really hope that you like it. If you want to see any other looks, please let me know. And thanks again.